Hello, Mindful Moms. This is Dr. Beata, and welcome back. Today we are talking about 3 lessons I've learned during massive change. So for those who aren't familiar with me, my name is Dr. Beata Harashi. I'm a holistic and integrative doctor of physical therapy. And in the Mindful Mom Circle, you know what we do, right? Our 3 focuses are holistic health. We look at having lots of energy and happiness as a mom. So if this is something that speaks to you, go ahead and like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Join our free, supportive, and empowering community, the Mindful Mom Circle on Facebook. The link is right below. And I encourage all of you to see what changes are happening in your life and see if you can use these lessons that I've learned and apply them to yourselves and your little ones. And I encourage you to see how you feel. Do you feel differently? So when there is change, many of us feel stressed, overwhelmed. There's so many things to keep track of. There's been fear, there's been doubt, there's been anxiety and worry. And I have to say, the last couple of days, I've been caught up in the doing. Lots of lifting, lots of putting things together. And today I took some time for myself, again, the ultimate self-love and self-care. And I took a few minutes for reflection. And this was really important for me because it helps me to stay grounded and it helps me be present in the moment, which is of utmost importance. We can do, but if we're not present, then really time is just passing by. So there are 3 things that I learned, right, with this massive change. The first one is gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Now, if you've followed me in the past, you know that I love gratitude. It's one of my main pillars that I teach and that I focus on. And especially during this challenging time, that came up again because there were times where I found myself saying, this is really hard. And maybe even second guessing my decisions and things like that. And then I took a step back. And throughout this process, I've recognized that I have been putting that gratitude as a priority. And so go ahead and just take one mindful breath with me. What that means is you just breathe in through your nose into the belly and out through the mouth. I like to put my hands on my heart. So go ahead, breathe in through the nose into the belly. And a big exhale. And just by doing that, we can be grateful. We can be grateful that we have air to breathe. We can be grateful that we can take a breath on our own when there's so many people who are not able to. We can be grateful that we woke up this morning, that our children woke up this morning, that we have another day, because each day brings so much opportunity. We can be grateful that, you know, for myself, like when I look at this mess, right, that can be stressful. And then at the same time, I can be grateful that we have so much abundance, that we have so many toys. And in that, there is beauty. There's so much beauty in that. And in my opinion, that's when you really start to live, when you start to be grateful for all that you have. And I know many of you are in so many challenging places and are experiencing so many challenges. Please take this time to be grateful for whatever you can think of. It can be the air, it can be that you have a functioning hand, it can be that you're able to stand and walk. It can be that the sky is blue or that there's a beautiful tree outside. Whatever it is, take that time to be grateful. So number 2, the biggest lessons that I've learned during this massive change is that the safety and health of you and your little ones is of utmost priority. Now, many of you kind of like, Dr. Beata, isn't that kind of given? That's like obvious, right? It is, and sometimes it isn't. Because when I talk about safety, I'm not just talking about physical safety. Physical safety is super important, right? If they're, you don't want your child running out into the street and getting hit by a car. That is not safe, right? And there's also emotional safety and mental safety as well. So when people are not respectful of your boundaries, that is not safe or healthy. That's not safe or healthy for your children to be observing or to be experiencing themselves. When there is lots of arguing and fighting and maybe swearing and violence, that's not safe for you or your children to be around that. And as well, when, especially your little ones, they see how other people treat you and how you allow them to treat you, and then also how you respond to your children when other people may be treating them in certain ways. And so this time was just so crucial for me to really prioritize that, that safety and health component. And it just elevated it even more for me, because health, holistic health, we're looking at everything. We're looking at physical health, at mental health, at emotional health, even at spiritual health. And if we are in a place, if we are in a situation where maybe someone is not respecting our boundaries, where someone is not respecting our safety or health. So there are many moms that I've worked with who say that, a certain family member may not believe that their children's allergies are real, or that a certain family member, and I've had personal experience with this as well, where they go, oh, no, it's not a real allergy, or we just give them a little bit of this food or that food. For many of you, you know that my daughter has severe allergies. I have severe allergies. And when people don't respect that, that's not safe or healthy for us. And I'm going to do what I need to. Mama bear comes out then, right? Mama bear comes out. And I've learned how to be empowered and how to stand in my boundaries, protect my boundaries, express my boundaries without anger. I'm not going to scream at them. I'm not going to engage in an argument. I'm going to state my boundary. I'm going to say that this is safe, this is not safe, etc. This is healthy, this is not healthy for us. And then I'm going to take responsibility for myself and my little ones, and I'm going to do what I need to. So that was something that, and this didn't happen overnight. This took years of coaching, of mentorship for me to get here. And this is what I offer other moms as well, because there are so many different ways that safety and health affects our lives and our little ones. And I'm here to empower you and to give you the tools of how to have mama bear come out, right? How to be empowered without the anger and without giving in, and feeling good with your boundaries. And at the same time, being able to express them calmly, confidently, and in a way, when you get this empowerment, you pass it down through your generations, because your kids are watching you. Your little ones are observing you, and they're taking it in, and they're seeing what's normal, what's going to be expected of them, how are their boundaries going to be respected. And this is crucial to teach your kids from an early age. And that is the amazing thing, that when we empower ourselves as moms, our children catch on and they start to emulate us. They start to do the same thing. And that is one of the healthiest foundations and healthiest starts that you can give your children. So number 3, right? The third lesson that I've learned during this massive change is courage. Courage, courage, courage. I may get a little emotional with this one. You are more courageous than you think. And the thing that that many people have a misconception about is that you can't be afraid to be brave or to have courage. And when we really look at it, courage and being brave is feeling fear, being afraid, and still sticking with what feels best in your heart. what your soul is communicating to you, what you know is best for you. No one else can tell you that. Only you know that. So when you feel fear about something, when you are afraid of something, yes, that's your body, helping to protect you, because our bodies are wired to not want us to harm ourselves or to, for example, skydiving, right? Our body doesn't want us to jump out of an airplane. And when we have that parachute, we can go ahead and jump out, and we can be afraid and still do things anyway. So I'm not saying go jump out of an airplane anytime soon, but the same thing can happen, especially during massive change. So sometimes you feel that something is so right in your heart, something for you, something for your little ones, and there's fear around it, right? Maybe you are afraid of, what people are going to think, or maybe you're afraid of, how is this all going to work? The logistics of it. There's so many ways that I can go there right now. I'm having a hard time focusing on one. But when you feel the fear, I want you to face it head on. And I want you to think about what is the worst that will happen if I go through with this? And I don't want you to do this alone. This is where you do need someone working with you. I highly recommend having someone working with you, because when we brainstorm together, when we can think out loud, we can create a place where you can make change regardless of fear, because you have plans in place. Especially, when we're talking about abusive situations, when we are talking about situations where there is narcissism, where there is, toxic people, unhealthy people that we're dealing with. You want professional help. You want someone helping you through the process, because you need to be prepared. You need to have a plan. And with all of this is listening to your heart and your soul. What is being communicated to you, and following your heart, and in a safe way, in a healthy way. That's where all this ties together. So I encourage you, if you are in one of these challenging situations, you're thinking about a change, you're not quite sure how to do it, what to do, I encourage you to reach out and get help. It's part of the coaching that I do provide as well. There are links below for a consultation, and this empowerment piece is crucial, because when we as moms become empowered, when we become in tune with our bodies holistically, we become healthier. Our children see that, our children learn from us, they become healthier. And that's where everything comes together, right? We become more energized, we become happier, we become more present, we experience more abundance. And that is what I want for you. So I encourage you, if you have any questions, reach out, join our free supportive community. There you can post questions, post your experiences. There is no guilting, no blaming, no shaming there. We are all there to listen and support each other and learn and grow and develop together. And as always, if you like this content, again, our 3 focuses are holistic health, happiness, and boosting energy as moms. If this is something that you want more of, like and subscribe on YouTube, join our community, and follow along for more trainings. Reach out for a consultation or the Mindful Moms Circle coaching program. So that is where we can get you all the steps. We can walk you through the process. So no matter what you have going on, whatever changes, whatever challenges you're experiencing, I want you to remember these 3 lessons that I've learned and that I hope can help you on your journey as well. All right, take care. I will see you soon.